Hey, welcome back to Hillbilly Garage. How's everybody this evening? Wanted to bring you back in. We're doing a little bit more work on the valve train here. Cleaned up all that other stuff. I got to looking at the lifters, and I showed y'all the bottoms are all clean and almost unworn, but I wanted to show you these two ridges here. This is oil crud that is built up on the lifter. And when I took this motor apart, I had to take a bar and actually drive these lifters through the bores. That's how bad this crud was built up on it.
Is your hand bleeding?
No, I don't know.
Is that oil?
No, that's dirt.
Oh.
So, I got to looking at the lifter bores and at the lifters, and same kind of crud that's on the lifters was in the lifter bores. And
That's these little holes, right?
yep. And I'm not sure. Like I said, this motor, if it ran, it didn't run very good because these lifters, they couldn't move like they're supposed to. They're supposed to be able to obviously move up and down, but they're also supposed to be able to turn around and around. And when I first started trying to see what kind of shape the bores were in, I couldn't get them to drop down through the holes. You know, which is understandable because I had to drive them back out. So, I had to make me a tool. I took me a bolt, took my cut-off wheel, cut a notch in it, ground it down so I could chuck it up in my drill. And I got two pieces of 180 emery cloth that are going in opposite directions. Fit down in there. Chuck this up in my drill. And I got a bore cleaner. I'll try to keep the light here so y'all can see what's going on, but kind of got to go slow at first. Get it all wound up. You got it in there. I got to touch this one up down here too. You just work it a little bit at a time because you don't want to overdo it. That's a good thing about your little whirly buffer there. It won't hardly cut. Now if you stay after it a long time, it will. But then what we want is we want to be able to let go of the lifter after we cleaned all the crud off of it. Get it lined up and it'll fall through. But you know, you check it though, you want to feel it, you want to try to wiggle it side to side, and you really don't want to be able to move it very much, but you do want to be able to spin it. Because it's going to ride on a cushion of oil that's going to come through the passages that you might be able to see down through there. But now obviously y'all know I didn't just do that in one shot. That was the that was the finish up on these. See, it'll ease right on through. So we want to try to wiggle it. You don't want any slop, but you do want to be able to turn it. And now our lifters will ride. We're going to finish cleaning up all the rest of them. We're going to clean out the insides because, like I said earlier, I know there's just as much gunk in there as there was everywhere else. But I do appreciate each and every one of you for visiting us here at Hillbilly Garage. I hope you keep coming back to visit. I hope we start getting some of them comments, get some conversations going. Please subscribe and share it with all your friends. So we sure appreciate you. Bye.